Allied is directed by the legendary Robert Zemeckis and stars Brad Pitt and Marion Cotillard as two assassins in World War II. They are married. They fall in love during the war after doing the mission. And then somewhere down the line, Brad Pitt finds out that Marion Cotillard is a spy and he has a few days to kill her. And if he doesn't kill her, then they'll kill him. Now, I was excited for this movie very much because, number one, I love Robert Zemeckis a lot. He is one of my favorite filmmakers in Hollywood. I have loved this guy ever since I was a little kid. Back to the Future, Forrest Gump, Castaway, Flight. I like The Walk from last year. I like some of his motion capture work. I think Robert Zemeckis is a very imaginative and innovative filmmaker. I like Brad Pitt. I love Marion Cotillard. I love the trailers for this movie, and I was really excited to see this movie, and I gotta tell you, this is one of those movies that's getting incredibly mixed reception where people are like, it's okay, it's whatever. I dug the crap out of Allied. Is it a great movie? No. Is it perfect? No. Is it terrible? No. It was a very good movie that I enjoyed watching. I'll start by saying this. I thought Brad Pitt and Marion Cotillard worked together so well. Their chemistry was fantastic. I bought them as a couple. They're both sexy people. Look, say what you want about Brad Pitt. With what's going on with him right now in the media, he's going through a lot. But he's a very talented actor. A lot of people have been saying that he's flat in this movie. I personally thought he was very good in this movie. I loved him in this movie. You could tell that when he finds out that his wife is potentially a spy, you just feel for the guy because the guy is so innocent. He doesn't want to lose his wife if she ends up being the spy. We don't want to know if she's bad or not. We want to believe that she's good. But yeah, Brad Pitt did a good job in this movie. I really liked his performance, but Marion Cotillard steals the entire movie. She is so good in this movie. She's one of those actresses that always carries a movie. Like, her performances always shine. Except for the end of The Dark Knight Rises. That death scene is so overdramatic, it's horrible. Here's the clip. I like the way this film looked. It looked like a film that took place in the 40s. I like the costume design, the production design. Zemeckis is good with all that stuff. Whenever he makes movies that are set in different time periods, he's always good with his costumes. I mean, when you watch Back to the Future 3 or Forrest Gump or The Walk, you could tell that the guy is very good when it comes to his costume designs, and he is very good here with this. I like the way he directed the film. There were some flaws I had with his direction. It is probably the weakest out of the three films he's done in this modern Zemeckis era with Flight, The Walk, and this. I would say this is probably the weakest he's directed. The writing was kind of hit or miss. It's not necessarily the dialogue, it's the way the story is written out. It's written by Stephen Knight, who wrote and directed Locke, which is an awesome movie. He also wrote Eastern Promises, which is another great movie. This movie is written fine. It's not written perfectly, but it's not written poorly either. So I think that might have been my biggest disappointment with this movie, is that the film is not great. And I gotta say this right now, this movie engrossed me from beginning to end. I never felt bored. I never felt like it dragged, although I do feel that the film was just a little too long. I think it could have been a little shorter. Overall, I enjoyed Allied. I liked watching it. I thought Brad Pitt and Marion Cotillard worked off each other very, very well. I thought Cotillard was amazing. Pitt was just good. Zemeckis' direction was fine. The reason why I'm not in love with this movie was because I was slightly disappointed because since it's Robert Zemeckis, I expected a little more for this, but I'm going to give Allied a B+. Guys, tell me what you thought of this movie. If you saw it, what's your favorite Robert Zemeckis film thus far? Thank you so much for watching this review, and I'll see you guys soon.